Obviously, this was the first time that the results didn't go your guys' way. What was the most valuable takeaway, though, from those two matches that you got through that?
I think you learn more from losing than you do winning, and I think it was good that we played top-level teams, and to be able to face adversity before heading into the ACC tournament and then the NCAA tournament, I think it helped us prepare more, and I think that we learned a lot of lessons, and we're going to apply it to the next games.
This Virginia team, obviously, just like your team, potent scoring team, what do you feel like is the key this Thursday to be able to come out on top?
Virginia's always been a great game. They play a similar style of soccer, so it's always fun playing against them. And we respect them, and they respect us, so it's always a good matchup. And I think we just got to come out and control the game, and I think more than anything, compete. And I think, like I said, the last game's kind of a wake-up call, and I think we'll be ready for this one.
Do you know their players well, like off the field at all, like Diana or anybody else?
Yeah. Alexis Spanstra and Sydney Zandy, a lot of the girls I grew up playing in the youth system with youth national teams and stuff, so it's always fun seeing them, competing against them, and I'm excited to see them.
You guys back at home too. I mean, you guys play so well here in Tallahassee. To be able to close out the regular season at home, I mean, that's gotta be pretty special.
Yeah, for sure, it'd be huge. It's been a great season so far, and the fans have been amazing, and I expect nothing less coming Thursday, and it's always nice playing in front of the home crowd and having your family here to support you and stuff like that. So we're excited and we're ready to compete.
Jaelin, it being senior night also, and this class started with a national championship with Yuji and several others, Kristen Pavlisko, Gabby, Carl. It's kind of too early potentially to reflect, obviously, on what you've done. You still got a lot of business to take care of, but just the trajectory that you've had and this class has had, from baby freshman winning a national title to still getting to another one, wanting to get to another one, and knowing nothing but going into deep playoff runs. Just what do you say to the class in general of how much you've accomplished and this entire class has accomplished?
Yeah, I think this class is very special, and I'm a little biased. I've gone through the last 4 years with them, and they're amazing players, but most importantly, amazing people. And I think the most important thing is being here for 4 years. All of us have learned different leadership skills to help the team on and off the field. And so I think, going forward, that's just kind of what we're going to try to bring the rest of the year. Knowing it's not easy to get to a national championship because, that first year winning it and then going to another and losing it, we know, it can slip through your fingers pretty easy. So we're just going to bring all our experience and leadership this last year and give it all we got.
From a tactical perspective between UNC and Duke, Isabel Kai's got 2 goals, kind of on runs, transition kind of goals, kind of limited that against Duke. 3-woman back line for you, I know, being the holding midfielder. What was the difference between that game, between the Tar Heels and the Duke, that you kind of adjusted to, and what do you take with you going into Virginia to kind of limit offensive attacks like that?
Yeah, I think the first thing, we didn't have our full back line, obviously, having Gabby Carl gone. That did hurt us. She's a key component back there, but I think, it was our first time playing a top 5 team all season, and so like I said, just learning from it and learning from the UNC Duke game, looking at film and analyzing it and stuff like that, and getting a feel for it, I think definitely helped us. And now that we've competed in 2 games and learned a lot of those lessons, I think against Virginia it'll come a lot more naturally to us, and we'll be well prepared.
What's been the big thing that you older girls and Coach Krikorian have been telling these young ones after tying to UNC and then losing and then going into this game as the last one for the season and ACC tournament and NCAA tournament coming up?
Yeah, we always say, season's it's not straight uphill. It goes like this, and so it's awesome being undefeated, but you can never expect that, especially playing in the ACC, and it's still relatively early in the season, and losing regular season games, it more just teaches us lessons. And our year winning a national championship, we lost a lot of times, tied a lot of times, and it's not where you line up right now, it's where you wind up at the end. And so I think we're just focusing toward that end goal and building based off those games that we just had.
Kind of looking back on it, how do you feel like the coaching staff has helped you develop through the years? Obviously, you could be maybe reflect a little bit about that on a senior night like this, but how's Coach Krikorian and the staff just kind of helped your growth personally and on the field?
It's crazy. I look back, we'll watch film sometimes freshman year. I look at myself, I'm like, who is that? Just it's crazy, Just on the field, obviously, technically, tactically, they're super smart, best coaches in the country that way. But I think more off the field, just learning leadership and how to be a good teammate and stuff like that. And Mark and the coaching staff have really specialized in that and helped me grow as a person and as a player. And I'm thankful that they're not only developing us on the field but off the field as well. And that's really what I've taken away this past 4 years.